We've got Sean with us, and Sean, I know you're busy, so I'm going to come to you now. So just tell us a little bit about your agency, kind of like where you're at in your business.
Yeah, my name's Sean McMean. I run Vinnie Mac Restoration Marketing. We focus and help with damage restoration contractors all over the United States getting water, mold, and fire damage jobs. We do that with a combination of services, pay-per-click, website design, social media, and we integrate everything into Go High Level to produce results for our clients. And so my team is entirely remote, all across the world. And I think I've got about 10 team members now. I say think because I just added on an appointment setter to help me with that side of it. So yeah, we've got about 10 team members. I'm based out of St. Louis, but like I said, my team is all over the globe. So
where are you at now in terms of like monthly recurring revenue in your business?
We had our best month ever last month. After coming back from the intensive in Miami, I was at around 40. And in this last month, we're at 52 now.
Nice. Congratulations, man. Nicely done. Great momentum since the last time. Can you just talk a little bit, so we'll talk a little bit about the transition from being a generalist, which you were for years and years and years, to being a specialist in a specific niche, how that changed the game a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really about messaging and being on point and being an expert in the space. The first thing you want to do is when you start talking to a prospect or a potential client, they got to know that they can trust you and that you know what you're talking about. And so I've helped local businesses for years. I started doing white label when I had a corporate job, I helped local businesses for years. And then every time you have to relearn what that company does and how they actually get results and how can you prove to them what you're doing is actually helping them. And so when you actually specialize and focus on a specific industry, you can really be the expert and you can really hone in on what matters most to the people in that industry. For me, it's about the phone calls. They don't care how it happens. As long as the phone is ringing for emergency service, they know they have the potential to get 4 to 5 to 10,000 plus for a potential job, right? And so once you can talk in that language of what they're looking for the most, you're going to have much more success.
I think when we started, you were somewhere in the like $10,000 to $20,000 a month range. How is life different and better now, kind of at 50K and kind of being niche focused?
It's dramatically different. Let's put it that way. A year ago, I made a goal at the intensive that if we hit, I think it was 35K, I was going to be able to put in-ground pool in my home. I have 4 kids, and so that was what happened last year. So it allows me to be able to have my kids at home, know what they're doing, they're having fun, and it's just been a game changer for me. And the other thing is as you continue to grow, you can add on better experienced team members as well, so that you can take more and more off of your plate, and then really focus on the things that you love to do, just have a much more fulfilling experience from the agency. Sometimes you feel like when you're starting out and you're doing everything, you're just like you've got 30 tabs open and you feel like you're just stretched so thin. Once you really focus in and you get really good team members in, it's a definite game changer for you.
Love it, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I actually have some personal message feed from you from back when we were first talking. I remember it was a stressful time for you. We were having some late night chats, and you're really vexed over whether you could afford to make the investment in 7-figure agency, the coaching and mentorship. We're not going to do a hard pitch here, but we're going to make an option available for those of you that are interested in learning more about it after this next session. How was making that investment and kind of being part of the 7-figure agency? How did that help you kind of get to that next level?
Well, for me, owning a local agency, it can feel very lonely. You feel like you're kind of on an island by yourself, and you don't have people that you can bounce ideas apart with. And The agency down the street or across town, you guys are competing over the same local clients, and you can't have that, that close relationship that when I joined the group and I came to my first mastermind in Miami. By far, the most important thing for me that I took away from it was the relationships you gain in the group. So many people in this group are just very giving of their time, information, and it doesn't feel like you're competing against each other. You can be in the same industry and still gain insights, right? Mm-hmm. You'd think that, a coaching group the size of a seven-figure agency now, that you're like, well, I can't share anything, or I can't talk with somebody about this because maybe they do the same type of service that I provide. There's so much opportunity out there. The relationship and the insights that you gain from just talking with them about what works, what doesn't work. I mean, by far was the best thing about the seven-figure agency for me. Of course, the training and the knowledge and all of those things really help you get focused and dialed in. But being able to just send, my buddy Lynn a message and saying, hey, dude, I'm kind of stuck on this. Can you help me out with this? Or, hey, Ryan, hey, we're not getting results with Facebook ads. Hey, can you jump on a Zoom session with me? Is game changing. So
awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks so much for sharing. Thanks for taking the time to come on here and kind of share with the group.